2020. Can you believe we're living in the future?
I don't think that's how that.
We've been living in the future since 2015 because I've never been able to watch Back to the Future the same since we passed that date.
Good point.
I just remember watching Back to the Future like in the 90s and thinking, oh my God, 2015, this is what it's going to look like.
Right.
Let me ask you, why does that bother us so much when we watch a movie like from the 80s and then we pass that date? But when we watch a movie that took place in like, fucking medieval times, why don't we give a shit then?
About the
that's not what it was
accuracy?
like. Yeah. You know what I mean?
There were no dragons in 1452.
Right. But then like we're all upset that we don't have hoverboards yet. It's like, well, no shit, we don't have hoverboards yet.
I don't know. But that movie was really ruined for me after that date. I was able to watch it the day before without a problem, but then the day after, it's like, all right, enough of this shit.
Unless Nike debuts those
badly.
sneakers in the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
This movie is all wrong for me. Unless Jaws somehow drops 5 sequels in the next Oh man, I still love that movie. I still have like a soft spot for Back to the Future 2.
Oh yeah. Great movies.
I've gotten into many arguments with Adam Hall about this because he doesn't hate, or he hates part 2 and actually likes part 3, and I'm the complete
because he's
opposite.
he's a movie cuck, right?
Yeah, he's a total both cuck and movie cuck.
Just like you.
Yeah, exactly. No, but he's all into the Wild West time travel train.
I have to say I love 3 also. I love 3 as much as I love 2.
I hate the girlfriend in 3.
Well, yeah, they had to change her. I mean, it was a recast.
No, not Marty's girlfriend, Doc's girlfriend.
Oh, Mary Steenburgen.
Mrs. Ted Danson, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't like her in that movie.
Yeah. Why not? She was great.
I didn't buy that Doc Brown would leave Marty for her. That's what I didn't buy. What? I didn't buy that he would,
She read Jules Verne.
That was where you drew the line on believability for the Back to the Future franchise.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left her for him for Mrs. Ted Danson. That's how I see it. No, I think here's the thing. Doc Brown's a fucking scientist, which means like he's all in on innovation. Like he literally invented a time machine because he wanted to push humanity forward. And now all of a sudden he's just content being a blacksmith in the Wild Wild West because he fell in love. I don't buy that.
But he had always wanted to live in the Wild West. That's
why he invented the time machine?
No, but he always wanted to visit the Old West. There's a point in like the second movie where he decides that he needs to destroy the time machine, and he's like, oh, dang, I always wanted to go back to the Old West.
I'm just saying, like, you don't get to be the innovative scientist of your generation if you're just content being a blacksmith. It's like if Elon Musk bought a horse and buggy and just stopped making cars. Like, I don't buy that. I don't buy it. Like, I think like he has a responsibility, Doc Brown, as the steward of time travel science to continue his craft and not stay in the Wild West making fucking locks and keys. I don't buy it.
He's shoeing horses.
Even worse. Even worse. Going to the saloon? You're Doc Brown. This guy should have 10 Nobel Peace Prizes. You know what I'm saying? This guy should be innovating.
Need it. He's fulfilled in life, living in the Old West, a simple life without time travel.
Well, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he found someone that could relate to his love of Jules Verne. And they can read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea together till the end of time.
The thing is, he ended up building a time machine in 1885 anyway. Well, it was probably 1895 after he had kids and shit. But
yeah, how did he do that?
I have no idea.
Was there nuclear energy then?
Steam power.
Oh, steam power.
It got him to the 1.21 gigawatts that he needed.
I don't buy it. I hate part 3. Part 2 is great. I hate part 3.
Love part 3.